players are currently journeying. They have just crossed a bridge on their month-long journey back to the main land. It'll take a bit of time for them to get to their destination because they took the long way, but the point of this journey was to make the trip. They have finished selling their wares. They are on the way back. Also, I apologize for being gone for 3 weeks. Well, I guess 2 weeks. We'll be back on a regular schedule, hopefully next week. I don't know, work's being weird. But they're journeying. We will, let's see, the journey back. So they're making a trade route. That's what they're trying to do. They made it past the toll bridge by Hytriel giving a massage and then bonking the guy out. Is where they are. I will be hopping into the call with the other players, and they'll be on push to talk. Also, yes, thank you for the lickies. We'll get around to making more emotes here soon. Right, Alt and Shift. Okay. So I will hobble over to them, and we will get officially started. Hello.
Hello.
So you guys have just crossed the bridge. Hytriel has knocked out the guard after massaging them.
You guys waiting for me or no?
Of course they waited for you. That was the toll price.
He's like left me.
No, you weren't allowed through until after you made sure that the guy got the happy ending. Because you came out and were like, okay, well, he's a little tuckered out, came a little hard, and then you guys left. And he's like,
Okay.
So, Hytriel the bear.
Bear.
Alright, back traveling.
Yeah, floor is yours.
We move on then, right? We went past the bridge and now we just travel. I guess keep on drawing my map, I guess.
And we'll get some music playing.
Never want to be lost here again.
You're drawing a map?
Yeah.
Why you?
Why can't I?
I mean, you can, but like, you're a cook.
Oh?
We have a guide to draw maps, and the cook is doing it.
Are you drawing a map then?
Me included.
I'm ammunitions. Let me just fix this bridge. Although we don't have a shipwright, so that doesn't work. I'm ammunition. Let me do the meal.
You want me to cook a meal instead? Did you?
No, but it's just a weird
trip.
We've got two peoples that can do that professionally, and my man's just out here with his coloring book.
I actually have supply of maps. I don't know what I'm talking
You're doing so nice, Hytriel.
Right. You're like seeing me draw with crayons and stuff. Oh, yeah. No. Actually,
I'm a professional.
Sure you are.
Mara's probably really encouraging. Wow, great work on those lines. Fantastic.
You went over the river there.
Can I insight check this? Like, I think you're lying to me.
You wanna roll?
Yeah, I could. Sounds pretty sarcastic to me.
Yeah, go ahead if you want, if there's an insight.
Alright, give me this. Let's see. Where is it actually?
Casually drops a 30.
Where's the insight button?
I don't think there is an insight. I think we just have to use wisdom.
Wisdom? Alright.
Or if there was like a specific if there's like a social.
Well, if they roll deception, then are you literally trying to deceive me right now?
Well, they're just giving me the benchmark. So yeah, I guess that would be them trying to be deceptive.
Oh, I can see that, actually.
Roll for 20.
Like, San, the person, is not as good of an actor as Mara, the character, is.
Can I roll perception instead, or actually no?
No.
Yeah.
It'd be intuitive, because you're not like. It would be an intuitive guess. You can still roll.
Let me check something. Give me a second. I wanna.
Roll that 20. Roll that.
I have to roll 20 to pass. Imagine.
Roll.
Yeah.
Roll.
Roll it. You wanted to intuit. You. Woo! No, you believe this full-heartedly.
So nice, Hydriel. You're doing so well.
Yeah, look at
We ever need a third navigator.
all right. Literally, only way to defeat that is if I roll a 20.
Yeah. Mara has some of them soft Riz skills, or professional liar skills if they really need to pull it out.
Yeah.
Literally, all you needed to do was roll a 8, and then you would have to roll a 20 to beat you.
Yeah, I could lie to you, but you can't lie to me. So
I can lie to you. Just that I
That's-
can't lie to you very long.
The longer you lie tomorrow, the worse it gets for you.
Yeah.
I guess I'll lie and shut up.
The sky is pink.
Run away.
Just make a claim. The sky is pink, Mara. What do you mean by that? Just do not answer. Look straight ahead.
I think I don't think that's...
No, but like that's just the extreme example. Not allowed to talk. It will get worse.
Elaborate for me, please.
Actually, the character that might be able to just bold-face lie tomorrow would probably be Darian.
I also have the perk.
Yeah, but not just because of that. I mean, your charisma might be higher than Mara's.
Maybe. Yeah.
I don't know for sure, but like you would be the character that's like, "Hey Mara, did you know?"
But my character is kind of dumber, so.
No, he is. He's got that the himbo charisma, except he's a bit of a jerk. He's working on. He's recovering. But that's where his charisma comes from. But if he wanted to, he'd be the one able to do that out of the charisma builds. Maybe Kindred? I don't remember what your main stat is. Anyway, you guys continue on your journey. It has been, let's see, crossing the bridge. You got about a week left. As you are making your way across the snow, can I have a handful of perception rolls, please? This, recently, the journey seems to be going quicker than the journey to. It's not. It just seems to be less stressful because there's been so much snow piled up. Your sled is just on it. Pretty enjoyable. But as you guys have been traveling, you've noticed something. Something weird. Yeah. You haven't seen any of the animals out. Even though there's been a lot of snow, when you were in other areas, you would occasionally see some of the more winter animals clearing out areas so they could go foraging, or the ones that would go dormant, were in their little holes and stuff. But you don't even see tracks as you've been traveling. Nothing has been, it's just like undisturbed. Other than like maybe some of the other travelers, which hasn't been very many. Like you've seen maybe some tracks here or there that then split off and went a different route than you did. As you got further from the mountains, it got more sparse until you are the only tracks on this tundra.
So there's no tracks ahead of us. Is what
Nope.
you're saying. Okay. We're traveling on a lonely road right now. Pioneering.
Mars says to be on your guard.
Okay.
The text is in their faces, I'm sorry.
'Cause I'm one that rains, but I don't know secrets.
The secrets
Not
of
many
snow.
places for me to hide. Yeah.
Underneath, just go underneath the cart, easy.
Yes, because that's not where
Well, there's not a
everyone's
lot
gonna
of
be
those, you
looking. The cart.
Who knows? No one really checks out underneath the cart.
A lot of places would check underneath the cart.
A lot of people?
What?
What do you mean? You're hiding or something, right?
Yes, guards will check underneath the cart.
Ruleset.
Could be
Anything
smuggling
would.
Something.
I'm gonna give you some out of character context or not information. Everything will definitely check the only object that has a hidey hole in it. Everything will do that.
Yeah. See?
Well, huh?
Hide.
I mean, you might still be able to hide in the cart if you're clever, but like that does everything will look into the, huh?
How underneath the cart?
I mean, they'll might move under it. That you gotta think. So like when an animal, especially an animal of prey or even a non-animal prey, when they're moving around, what do they always go to the shady spot or the covered spot? That's especially if it's the only one. So that's kind of what I mean when I say everything will check it. Doesn't mean it's not potentially viable if you can have hidey spots in these covers, because again that happens, but they are going to investigate it out of character knowledge because that's just how animals work.
Okay.
Now if you happen to find trees or something, then they might check other things, but anyway, just in general, out of character for the player, that things will just look in the thing. How thoroughly is a different conversation, and that I will not be revealing. All right. So continue. Breath of Fire OST, by the way.
Take care of the kids.
Oh yeah, you've adopted kids, Darian, since you've last been here.
People told me I
Yeah.
will keep on my warden duty. That's the mission the captain gave me. That's what I will fulfill for the success of this mission.
Just take care of his whole session. Okay.
Bye,
I
Absu.
think I'll
I have to.
I think I'll move this.
Jehovah.
I know you missed it.
There we go. Put it up here, so that the players aren't covered up. Issue. All right. Sorry, I was moving my closed captions.
That was a wagon thing.
Oh. What?
And for Hytriel. You just keep doing your map, Hytriel.
All right.
By the way, who's riding the horse? Who's leading the wagon?
Me.
You? Oh, you? Okay. I would like one nature roll, please.
Okay.
Well, the person steering the horse. Yeah, yeah.
Like, I'm not rolling. I'm just saying. Okay.
Yeah. And since you have this horse has been properly trained, you get the plus. Was it 1 or 2 we were at?
I don't know, but I failed anyway.
I don't think anyone was there.
I think it was 2.
Plus, that's what I was thinking. So it's a 7. All right. So as you're handling the horse with your +7 or +2 for your 7 total, it starts to get a little grumpy at being bored and starts meandering away and leading the wagon the wrong way.
Okay.
And Mara struggles to rein it in. So you're free to role play, and then you can re-roll.
thought you were meandering, or just you just like.
Please don't make this the same as when we went up the mountain.
Wait a minute. That's not working at all.
Dying strat. Let's go.
Damage time.
Okay, you can roll another nature. The first roll was just to see if you stopped it from turning. You didn't. Okay. With that, again, that's a 12. So, the horse is pulled back into position, and you guys only did a little S shape.
With my pulling out the reins and stuff.
Yeah.
Shape. Slow name.
And wait for card drift, Mara edition.
Yeah, basically.
You've heard of Mario Kart? Have you heard of Mario Kart?
You've heard of Fast and Furious. Have you heard of Card and Furious?
Hard and Furious.
Oh, Captain Mara.
Fast and Mara.
Yeah, Fast and Mara.
Tokyo Drift.
Mario Drift.
No, this isn't Tokyo.
Mountain Drift.
Alright, so we're gonna run a quick ad to kill the pre-rolls.
It might be Tokyo in the future.
It could be similar.
See you in 3 minutes, Twitch. So just letting you know we're just preemptiving.
Something to say.
Hi, Spock.
Wagon.
Agoon.
You did what?
So, Mara's just looking out. Someone else can talk. Something.
Focused up. Drawing the map, with crayons and stuff apparently.
What's the name of the
Hytriel does have like high quality pastel crayons and proper tools. Like Hytriel you definitely have crayons, but not for the reason that you're thinking. You were in fucking Christmas land for years. Your supplies have been replenished with elf supplies.
That's fair enough.
But they're good quality stuff.
Trying to get out of there for years. Replace my crayons now.
Right, but they're like the I don't know how much you know about traditional school supplies, but there is like a tier of like oil pastels that are basically just really fucking good crayons. That's what you have. You have like the $20 box of crayons. Like the $20 box of 8 crayons. But like you have a whole variety of them. That's just the scale. Hi Paul, fuck you, welcome to stream. Fuck you, Spock.
question? What's the name of the kids Darian is looking out for?
Michael.
Michael?
I don't know the other one. Stephanie.
Okay.
It's out. Where's ring bell?
Disappointment.
Alright.
Well, I guess
$80 a buck for 8 box. Yeah?
Michael or Stephanie.
Yeah, well.
Everyone is busy.
Bad tariff ideas will do that.
Today it's story time.
Are you gonna tell them a story?
Oh,
Yeah,
and
I want to see the story.
And you did that for
I
a
gave
clock?
them,
Cool.
books to read.
I'll have to look at it later.
You borrow them?
Yeah, help them with their elf homework. Come on, man.
Oh yeah, I remember now. All right.
Come on, you half elf. Help them with their homework.
What are you up to, Spock and Paul? We're finally back with Pathfinder. Terrifying inflation from China.
Among them was Apsu, the great platinum dragon, noble and kind. Apsu flew through the sky, his scales shining like stars, and he dreamed of a world full of life. light and good heart.
I forgot to turn that off.
He roared a mighty roar that echoed across the heavens, and from that roar, the world began. Huh? Funny, right?
I thought there was cheese in the beginning.
Are you reading the Bible?
No, I'm teaching the young ones about the beginning of everything. Thanks to Apsu.
I see.
That's Jehovah the creator.
So then up to don't listen to the young one there. He also is learning about these. He likes the story. That's why he's trying to participate. So Apsu shaped
Aren't we the same age, you little fuck? How old are you?
Darian will cover the ears and say, "Hey,
The kids!
language! Look at the kids! What you doing?" Okay, where
I was yelled at from the roof.
Okay, so the kids are like, so is Apsu a big scary dragon like the dragon up north of the island that controls the corners up more top and near the water?
Apsu is not a big, scary dragon.
That's actually its dad.
Because he's not very happy because we heard that that it used to own the mountains and the caves, and like there was a secret temple in there that it controlled until the dwarves came and started carving out the mountains. And then they got some help from the human that came, or the capital town. The king came and they fought it off and pushed it up north. So is he like that dragon? Does he eat children?
No. Apsu is a great platinum dragon. Wise, powerful, and considered to be the father of dragons.
How are you doing, Paul, by the way?
Good. He would never eat children. And he also
raised
shaped the
kids
mountains
to eat the
with its paws and breathed rivers into the land.
He brought what to the land? I didn't... River? Oh, rivers. Okay. I just didn't hear you.
What about Izzy's baby dragon?
I mean, he's not the baby, he's still in the egg.
Egg.
And
Not
he's-
even
Egg.
Oh, egg. Okay.
Yeah, it's a little egg.
It's a
Blessed by Apsu.
It has been blessed by Apsu.
Okay.
Yeah.
The one that was a problem was the Apsu-san, Dahak. That's the one that's the bad one. The Apsu did try to teach him kindness, but
Smart.
set forest on fire,
Sorting is always,
the stars
and then repacking is always smart.
Apsu vowed to protect the world from his son's rage. And that from that promises came the first dragons. Noble beings who carried Apsu's light. And now I am also a follower of Apsu because I believe in his savior, in his grace and savior light. Because he's a force of good to protect everyone. That's what
Let me turn
I'm
up the
trying
area.
to do currently. That's my job.
He sounds like a failed father.
Talking about the egg. How is egg? How is my egg?
I was egg.
Always kindred egg. It's safe, I guess. I will need some information.
Have you been doing love and care with it? How have you been caring for it?
For the cold, so I'm protecting from the cold and not to break.
Okay. You feel the egg jiggle. It's getting close to hatching.
Wait, is she going now or?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
I'm calling everyone. Look, the egg! It's coming. It's shaking.
It's
And then it stops.
Oh fuck!
and then we see nothing.
Well, you can see it. You guys do. If you guys do respawn when Izzy says, "Look, guys," you'll see the egg moving. It's not like I'm trying to keep that away from you. It just doesn't do it for very long.
See egg.
My egg.
I mean, he is on the roof. It would be hard to see.
Then yeah, you do not see it. Guys, look! My egg holds it up in the air.
It's more like I'm putting on the Darian face. Look, it's moving.
With Tyrion
Yeah.
Sukers inside the.
So Darian will say, "Oh, perfect! Time for a prey." So, oh great Apsu, Dragon Father Bright, who flew before the stars took flight. Your breath-shaped skies, your heart made flame, we call upon your noble name. Apsu,
Jehovah.
breathe gently, Lord of radiant scale, that wings may stretch and voice may wail. As you once woke the world from stone, awaken now this child your own.
Wow, they wrote a poem.
Did it work? Bye, Apsu.
My ass.
Jehovah.
Always.
Guys, give me a D100 roll, and
Okay.
yeah,
Here we go.
we'll see if Darian kicked it off.
Yeah. Go. Yay!
Everyone does.
Yeah, yeah. So the egg starts to the text on the egg starts to glow as it makes a wrap around it slowly, and as it starts to illuminate, the egg starts to crack, and light starts to shoot out of the egg, reflecting off the snow, blinding Mara and the horse.
Even worse because you're in the drow.
Correct. Mara doesn't do well in sunlight, and they're in solid white snow with their sunglasses. But as the egg starts to open, it just starts as a ball of light, and then it takes the shape of the little what kind of dragon was it again?
It's very small.
Yeah, do you remember the name?
It's a Poseidon. I have it.
Poseidon?
You can type it.
I was. We're talking about the Greek god of
No.
water.
No. Oh damn. Oh,
My favorite kind of dragon.
Either way, good luck, Spock.
No. Wait.
Oh, tsunami.
Yeah, it's got a proper noun. I just can't think of what it was.
You have a name, yes.
Go Squirtle. I mean Poseidon.
Squirtle, use Hydroblast.
Squirtle. I want fire Squirtle.
Here,
Solar Beam.
I sent you.
Lines of all.
Yeah. No. Solar beam was for the plant one, right?
Yeah,
Bulbasaur.
Flash Beam does all.
pseudo dragon. That's what it is.
Pseudo dragon.
So it becomes a tiny pseudo dragon. However, because of the Apsu blessing on its tail, it has the egg reshapes into a silver ring on its tail, or with gold text around it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Cute. Okay, I guess Darian will say, "Oh, Apsu, father of flame and sky, with wings of dawn and watchful eye, bless this child so small, so bright, cradle now in the ancient light. Thank you, Apsu."
Jehovah.
BRB.
It is. We have Son of Apsu here. What's the name again? Does it have a name?
It hasn't been properly named. It's just called a pseudo dragon. Like that's the species.
I will call him.
Kayu will name it.
They're freaks. Yeah. Now everyone votes for the name. Look, he's so cute.
Okay, I'm
He's the
back.
cute baby dragon.
That would be quite funny, Spock. Oh, look at your Will Squirtle, woo goo boo boo, and then petting it. Alright, so I gave you a couple notes about the dragon. It'll have the normal desert, but it does have that duality now because of the blessing. Holy Ring will get some other abilities later. We'll keep that a little secret for funsies. And so,
What's the name of
yeah, and you get to name the dragon.
Give you 5 gold if you use Jehovah.
10 gold if you go Zephrix.
Oh wait, we'll do a bidding war.
Stop interrupting Kayu.
No, I need to think about dragons. Damn.
Yeah. So you don't no pressure from them because Kayu's been waiting for this for like 4 months. So you stay out of the naming of this.
Yeah, go away.
Hope they don't name the dragons food. I'm so tired of that commercial.
You two, the gifted one. Yeah.
What?
You two. You.
You two?
The
Like the
gifted.
band.
Oh.
You two? So like it's gonna be a streamer?
It's gonna be the YouTube.
It's gonna make videos?
Yes.
You two?
Yeah, YouTube.
Okay. Likes the name and it flies around and lands on your shoulder.
He's very small. He's like the size of your hand.
Yeah, tiny.
Very, very tiny.
It's a fairy right now. Size of a fairy.
Mm-hmm. Very small.
Yeah.
Very small.
And
And it's hungry.
Oh, let's eat. Good question.
I don't know. I give him food.
What kind of food would you give him?
Do you have meat? It is a desert dragon. There's not a lot of plants.
and isn't hot.
I have nothing. Damn it! I look to Davian.
You have ration, right?
But he's
Okay.
He's a robot.
he's a robot.
Oh.
I don't.
I'm pretty sure we have some meat here.
Here's some magic stones.
Yeah, you probably have some jerky.
I got cat food.
That is true.
Dayan will pick up some leftover meat or some meat that we have stored and then throw it at the dragon. Here, little one, get
You throw it at it? A baby?
like slowly throw it, not heavy.
Darian the small giant chucks at a baby food.
Slowly, gently.
Baby dragon.
I got you. Hi Jessica. Hola. Fuck you, welcome to the stream. Alright.
I'm not throwing a fast ball of food.
Yeah. So you're lobbing it softly. Can you roll a catch for the little baby dragon? It'll be a dex, Kayu. Yeah, it's your dragon.
With my dex.
It's dex. It has a stat block you posted. You wanted it to be desert, right?
Can I use that one? Oh, okay.
Okay.
Unless there's one in Pathfinder, yeah, go ahead. Oh.
I don't have it, but it's a normal. It's a normal. Yeah, two.
It struggles to catch it, and Kindred, you can just catch it because it wasn't. Darian didn't throw it very hard, but you are on a moving object.
Yep.
So
So should I roll my dex?
no, you'll catch it. Your passive is higher than 10, so
And I
like,
give it very careful to the mouth.
Mhm.
Like, do you like
and
this?
it's very happy. You know, you got a
Yes,
cute
my
little.
color's changing.
Yeah. What color?
Like a pink.
Okay. So Mara, can I have a dex save, please?
Wait, oh yeah, the flashbang.
Yeah, because the flash.
I almost forgot.
Ah!
And then a nature roll.
God damn it!
You got this, Mara.
I don't got the nature. Oh yeah!
Are you sure about that?
Okay, so Mara jerks. You hear Mara go. "Ah!" The horse rears up, startled. Mara gets it under control, and then Darian throws the snacks and all that happens. Or the snack, or the food being thrown in the backtracking. Because the horse jumped is why the dragon missed the food, and then Kindred caught it. So
You know, I'm sure the horse also fine because I think I'm blinded too.
it did. That's what the nature roll was. I was at.
We're fine, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Morrow is the one that would get hit 100 times worse, because just for those that aren't aware, how I rule dark vision, this is for the chat, is it struggles in bright lights, because I think it's kind of goofy that the normal quote-unquote vision is like the only vision with penalties, and I feel like dark vision should have the inverse, because it's designed to see just black and white. It should struggle in too bright a settings. So Mara's wearing sunglasses.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to turn on the fishing. Actually, I don't have it on right now.
God damn it!
I'll refund that for you, Jessica.
Dear Captain, we have a baby dragon on board now, and it's not actually dragon now. Little
A
one,
baby dragon.
blessed by Apsu in his life.
By Apsu.
I'm so proud.
We have
As long as you can take care of it.
I have.
You heard it first. You better take care of that little one. It's blessed, Kindred, so you
It
better
is
take
mine.
care of it. It doesn't matter who is from, who is going to take care of it. If you're taking care of it, please take really good care of it. It's a son of Apsu, so it should be protected at all costs.
It is mine.
Yay!
Yay!
Do you think all sons of Abshu should be protected at all costs?
Yeah, what about the
Except-
terrible ones?
Except the ones that do harm to everyone, okay? I sometimes
You don't try and correct that? Man, what a horrible father he is!
he is trying to correct it. He's fighting. He's not fighting because he wants. He's trying to teach his son the best he can. So he is struggling, but he is trying, and we can't judge.
All right, you got your points back. Sorry about that.
On one child, we have to think about the others.
Yes,
Some are
all
good.
the other dragons that are also terrorists.
Not all of them. Let's not generalize.
It's about like a 50-50 split, which I feel like is a bad average.
So what you're telling me, after he wiped his eyes, is that Apsu is a terrible father?
No, he's a good father.
Okay.
Like he did his best for his children, but he can't like after a certain age he can't rule for them, or he can't force them into doing certain actions. Like they have their own mind.
So what you're saying is that your god is old and feeble.
Yes.
No, he's old and powerful. It's different. Very powerful.
Okay.
Like,
But the dragons like didn't carry on the goodness. So he's a terrible father.
No, not all of them, but some did. So let's focus on the positives, okay? Like Apsu is a great dragon, father of all dragons, okay? Good and bad, I know, but there are a lot of good. Let's not forget about it.
We're not forgetting about it. We just want to remind everyone of the bad also.
Like let's also remind everyone that there is no light without darkness. So yeah, it's not that we want the darkness.
Born?
Good question.
What? By the way, Darian, since you're the Apsu expert, you would know that it was Apsu, or it was the mom of the evil dragon that kept Apsu from killing it when it was evil. You would know that as part of your studies. Sarshalatu, I think was what they called it. I don't know why they didn't call it Tiamat, but I guess D&D would have been grumpy, but like that's a mythological figure, so they don't own the copyright.
So, the beginning, that was the first question, the last question. The origin isn't exactly clear on the old texts, but we know that, and we believe that he has been the one of the first true dragons to emerge when the universe was still young. Basically, we believe that Apsu is a self-born or eternal, and is part of early shaping forces of the world. There you go. And again,
reading this from a subreddit.
yes. Yeah, I don't know that from my hand, that's for sure, but Darian would know.
It's fine. It just was like so like eloquent after eloquent after eloquent. I was like, there's no way he has that on top of his head.
Well, damn, let me chime a little bit.
Sorry, mate.
No, it's okay. And again, like an entity that narrates the adventure.
What was the last type of game did you play, Spock?
Problem
And
was not the father,
tabletop.
but the mom. And Apsu, sadly, saw himself that he had to kill his son, but again, the mom prevented that.
So what
Damn
you're
it.
saying is when his son stopped like following him instead of just like taking care of it, he was going to kill it. That's like horrible and like way out of place. Jeez.
He was willing to sacrifice his son to protect everything.
Yeah, but, like,
Sacrifice?
That's
can't
the
you,
major sacrifice.
Yeah, but, like a parent like needs to like teach their child, not murder them. What the fuck?
You have to understand. There were dark times. There were dark times.
I thought he was the god of the light, man.
Fighting against darkness. he was
Trying to
fighting
kill
dark
his
times.
son.
Darkness incarnate.
That's horrible parenting.
He tried his best. You don't understand his pain. Cried every day, that's why you have rivers. Why do you think the world is 90% water?
70. Actually, what's the percentage of this one?
No clue. What's the
I think it is
percentage of this
90%.
world? 90%, there you go.
Everything is islands.
I guess I'll give you a soft recap. Is this planet's about the size of Jupiter, and so it's all islands. So it's a lot of water. Probably as much, if not more, percentage as Earth. But so using a few controller buttons. Yeah. I enjoyed my retro freak, but I'm glad your Mister's working.
Every time we
Yeah.
go on a boat, think
Yeah.
those are tears.
I'm on Linux, luckily, Spock, so I don't have the Windows updates. But yeah, Obes is fighting with these.
Everything is justified.
So your god is salty. That's what I'm getting from this.
No, there is salt on tears, also on yours.
Yeah, but like,
Then who
or-
made the freshwater?
yeah.
That I'm pretty sure that I can get away with there. I'm sure there was somewhere an ice dragon, and that comes from melting the ice. There comes the sweet water.
So they're melting our ice caps. That's horrible for the environment.
You don't know how many ice caps do you have on this planet. How many ice caps do we have on this planet, Ian?
You don't have ice caps.
We don't have ice caps. What are you talking about?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
no ice.
your dragon melt them all.
Because each island has its own biome. There's something not normal going on here, obviously. I did just say it was like Zelda or like Wind Waker slash. Trying to think of the name. I just blanked. One Piece, where like, what is physics?
What are those?
Yeah, I know.
I'm pretty sure there's dragons to explain it. I can check the old scriptures to answer those questions.
So in the concept of ice caps, they don't exist in the way that you think they do. It's more like there's just random islands that are very large that have a bunch of ice on them, and thus the ice would be around those. Like this island had some ice blocks around it.
So whirlpools, some ice blocks.
Yeah,
Oh,
good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
Yeah, I know. There's just not really. Doesn't work like it's supposed to. Well, you guys are continuing your journey, and as you're about to, after about you guys are nearing the end, like I said, so it's been about another week or so, you see the town coming up, you're like, yes, I can make it. Good. But let me rephrase. Yeah, as you see the town in the distance, you're starting to get there, but you notice something very odd. I have one to piss off you.
like what?
Pull Total Recall Ice
Do we have
Core.
to roll
Nice.
perception?
Yeah. No, you see it. I just paused for dramatic effect.
Oh.
And you see just a snowman. Just randomly strewn. They're kind of spotty first, but as you get closer to the town, you start seeing more and more snowmen. Just all over the place.
I would be asking Izzy to hit one, but I guess my fire thing should be good enough. So, okay.
Okay.
Oh.
If you want to attack a snowman,
Wow, you're
Just to
just
see.
on your kid's project.
right?
Wow.
Okay.
I'm sure they worked really hard.
Editing Rush
on
from
this
Frozen
snow.
still has fun designs even if the songs get
There's
annoying.
a bunch of
Fair.
snowman around.
Fair. They do have really
So
cool
it would've
designs.
just been a schoolyard.
No. You have not been to a temple? You do not know what could be inside there.
So,
I have been to a winter temple.
it's true. So as you hit the snowman, it melts and dissolves into the ground. But then all the other snowmen make frowny faces at you.
Oh god.
Now they're sad.
they start throwing snowballs at you, you got you in the horse.
Specifically Mara?
Oh, all of you. You're on the wagon.
Uh,
Start pelting snowballs.
I did not know this would happen.
Can I throw a snowball back
How
at them?
do you not know? How?
All right.
Snowball fight.
So, does a 19 break yours or the horse? Well, does it break the horse's AC? Gollum whispering.
No.
They put a rock in it.
You haven't given me
Isn't it a warhorse, right?
anything like
I thought I linked it
that.
to you about the horse.
Let's see.
5 plus strength, 5 plus.
17 AC normally.
What'd you say it was normally?
17 AC normally.
Okay, then there it is.
I
Because
don't know
I
if you have anything else that modifies it, but that's what
No.
it is for warhorse.
that's fine. So it's a 17.
Yes.
So you kill the kids. So you get hit with, start getting pelted with snowballs, and the horse is not doing well.
Happy.
No, can I have a dex save, Mara, and then a nature roll?
Ah, God.
Nothing happens, right? Surely.
Okay. And you manage to maintain control of the horse as the snowball pelting continues. And you guys in the wagon hear thoop, 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 as the snowballs hit the wagon.
They're gonna destroy our wagon, man.
So two things: you can roll into initiative if you want, or you can not and role play something else.
We just move on, right? Surely. Just go past them.
I don't know. It's up to Mara. They're the one leading the wagon.
Well,
True.
I would definitely like say go faster.
Go faster. I can cast haste on the horse.
Okay.
Silvera.
Sure.
Go
Give me haste.
faster.
Go faster.
So
Faster, Juan.
as you accelerate the horse and the wagon speeds up, Darian, are you even in the wagon? Oh, I think they're
I
beer.
was assuming that I was
Okay.
taking care of the children in the wagon.
Okay, that's fine. So the kids get scared and are like, "What's happening?" As the wagon takes off and the sound of the thuds continue.
Thud.
Thud, 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 thud.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
use double fast speed, by the way.
Yeah, I will be like, calm down, children. I'm here to protect you as Epsu will, and don't forget, our captain is an amazing driver, right?
Okay.
You can roll a charisma now, please. Thud, 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 thud.
So haste adds another action they can use for movement.
Okay.
So like
All right, it works, and you manage to soothe them a bit.
Yay!
Yay!
There you go. Epsu will protect you.
So, as you get closer and closer to the town, and the snowmans get denser and denser, you notice something very not great. There seems to be a sheen of ice making a wall blocking the town off. And it's shaped like snowflakes, but as it blocks you from getting into the town.
okay.
Izzy, is there any spells that can melt ice?
It's Izzy BRB.
I was muted all this time. Do you need ice?
No, ice is blocking the gate. They need something to melt the ice.
Or destroy it, I guess.
Fireball! I shoot with the arrow.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Shoot a fireball. Okay.
Oh my god.
Amazing damage with the
Damage.
fireball. Okay.
23 damage.
Okay. So as it explodes, shattering the ice gate, and blows into a thing, and you know you're gonna get closer. Something, the snowmen stop moving and dissolve into the ground, and you guys enter through the gates. Once you're inside the town, you notice that a lot of the buildings are covered in ice structures, like blocked with ice, and there's that crystal architecture. But as you got in, something after the fireball hit and melted and shattered the ice, anyone with a passive perception over 10 would have noticed this, but the ice started to change a color a little bit. The hue stopped being from like this more normal ice to a softer, to a more red crystalline color. And so yeah, the buildings are covered in ice. There's some new ice construct, and it looks to be that there are snowmen, or not snowmen anymore, patrolling, but what look to be ice constructs with swords, spears, shields, bows, waiting inside the town. It looks like most of the civilians the townsfolk are missing. And everything looks to be under fundamentally police control.
Where are we?
Can I ask
This is
Sierra
the port
what
town.
happened here?
Wait a minute. Is this?
This is the port town you entered. And so when Mara reaches out to Cirrha, how does Mara phrase it?
What happened here? Outside the ship? Do you know of anything that happened?
She's like, oh, hello, you're back. I'm protecting the ship from evil invaders. It seems like we've had some people coming in and are attacking your ship. They even used a fireball spell. But I'll take care of them soon.
That's us? What did you do with all the people?
And so she's like, oh, that's you guys? Okay. Then don't worry about it. Can you guys roll a perception real quick? As Cirrha says, oh, it's you guys, the crystal color goes back to that normal.
Oh, I cannot roll because I'm not friend with Sierra.
No, only those that know Cirrha can roll or communicate. Well, you can still roll and notice something. You'll just get a penalty, that's all.
I mean, I feel like I could see ice changing color.
Yeah, that's not what this roll's for. I told you that out of normal. No, so as you guys, Mara and Darian specifically, are looking around because they're like, oh crap, this is Cirrha stuff. And the others are noticing there's like a reflective light that seems to be refracting weird. And Darian and Mara definitely rolled high enough, and anyone that rolled, the penalty is -4, by the way. So if you rolled above a 20 counting the -4, you will see the same reflection. When they look up, they see that there was a giant crystal death laser starting to reposition at them.
What the fuck?
Like little ants.
Oh no.
And with Cirrha appears next to the little blinding light for those that don't, the characters that don't know. Cirrha pops by, hello! I have been protecting the ship. These people wouldn't stop coming to the ship.
The ball of lights back.
I just meant for you to protect the ship, not anything else.
I did protect the ship, but they kept coming. And then more and more of them would show up, and so eventually I realized to protect the ship, I just had to barricade this whole area to keep them from coming.
Please melt all your things. Thank you, Sierra, but we really need the people back.
Okay. And so the place starts to melt back down to a normal snow thing as all the constructs disappear, and she's like, "I'll bring them back." And with another big bubble pop, a giant bubble appears, and then it pops, dropping the town.
So, who's ready for a big I'm sorry tour?
How cool was that?
I'm still like watching in awe.
Oh, hi Trill, you know Cirrha too. I forgot. So yeah,
I do.
yeah. So your roll didn't get the penalty either. So you heard, and Zook hurts. So you heard the conversation. You saw the giant death laser. Just Kindred didn't see the death magnifying glass.
Even though he's on top of the wagon.
He's got a dragon to play with.
Yeah, the baby dragon's taking up all his attention.
Or he's worried about the armed guards everywhere.
I'm just confused why
Leave
is
immediately
all of
now because like we don't want to explain.
What was that, Kindred?
I'm just confusing why all the ice is here.
Yeah. All right. What did you say, hi Trill?
Get out of here soon because you don't want to explain what's happening.
Fair. They do not look. So some of the townsfolk come up and they look shooken and like, what did you do? This was terrible. There's an evil adventurers. There's an evil monster here that needs to be dealt with. It has taken over the town, but where did it go? We need to find it so another town can't be subjugated. Other members look way more traumatized because they were just normal people, not like any leaderships.
So, Mara tells his crew, it's Sierra. We will not be accepting money for this, but we will say we will take care of it. And,
Heroes of the town.
just uncause this.
They have a Fey elemental creature companion. Plus.
He tells Sierra, the townspeople think that you're an evil being, so we'll have to like make up a mock fight. Can you do that?
Yeah, what do you want me to become? She seems very excited.
A giant golem?
Just a golem? Nothing special?
He's telling his crew what else should she become. Come on, Darian! Hi, Trio.
Alright, I guess we go move on then. Follow along, sure.
What else should she become? A bunch of snowman, maybe?
They're talking to you, Hytriel.
Yeah.
Could you repeat that?
What should she become? I told her to
ice
become a
golem,
giant
you said?
golem.
Have fun with it, just don't make yourself too
You want
full.
us to
Exactly.
pretend to save the town?
Yes.
We could say like we tell the townspeople instead like maybe we could just like have you try talking it out with the evil entity.
They cannot talk out anything.
Well, we're different, you know. They don't know that.
Cirrha's been terrorizing them for about 2 months. So to catch up, she's been people would come to the ship, and she'd just put them in bubbles and teleport them away. And then when enough missing people happened, they sent an armed force to go invade the ship. This has been happening in the background the whole time, and like occasionally it's been breadcrumb to the players that this has been going on. And so eventually they sent their guards to investigate, and she took that as a threat because, again, she's Ffail, so she was told to guard the boat. And so she made... Yeah. Well, it'll be a golem no matter what. Yeah. But the question is, what does she want it to look like? And so she made snowmen guards, and then that escalated, and so here we are.
Cirrha.
Well, you're not gonna fight us. You're gonna control a golem to fight us. So.
But just a golem appearance-wise, or is there something else to make her look like? That's the real question, Hytriel.
I guess make it very threatening looking and very impressive, but not like too big to. That's what I'm assuming. Or that's what I think it should happen. Maybe we can like have a bow, we can have a sword, we can have a shield, like all the weapons that ice golems had before.
I see. Darian is on the phone. La 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 la.
Do. I guess we talk about how we're gonna fight it.
Eh.
I guess we do power teamwork.
So you guys... Yeah, you could. So you guys are like, make a golem and just kind of wing it? Is that what you tell,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Because golem was my idea.
Okay.
That's all I can think of right now.
She's like, okay. And as you mentioned that, all the snow starts to swirl and make like what appears to be a tornado of snow and ice. And the clouds start to spin and the weather it cuts a hole into the sunlight, so there's only like a beam of sun directly over the tornado while everything else is cloudy. And so as this happens, from the crystalline shape comes a pretty large stone construct or ice construct. It looks very skeletal, with a cloak of made out of like snowflakes, so it's got a very shimmer on it. And the creature itself, as it comes out, it has 4 legs, a humanoid torso, pincer hands, and she gives it 3 serpentine-like heads.
Oh my god.
Okay. Run, townspeople. We'll take care of this.
Yes.
Go to a safe, preferably far away place.
Go inside your houses. There's something I don't know.
And Cirrha tells you guys in your heads that can hear her. Okay, I'm going to attack now.
You're doing great, Sierra.
And so from the first mouth, she fires off a beam of ice that starts freezing a bunch of the houses and the townspeople again.
Okay.
And then the second mouth fires off a burst of like, it seems that there's some crystals on the thing that have been soaking in sunlight. It fires off a burst of It looks like the Aurora Borealis, but it's raw light at you guys.
Okay. You roll initiative, by the way.
After this is her preemptive.
This is her opening move.
She told you guys it was coming, and Mara just went, okay. Cirrha doesn't hold back very well. Does a 20 break your ACs? Or not ACs, I need reflex. I need a reflex save from Mara.
Do you have an advantage? Because like
Okay.
Yes, Mara gets advantage.
advantage, like full
Yep.
regular advantage.
Yeah.
Matter.
Yeah, Mara got it. So Mara manages to move the wagon as the laser hits the snow and, you know, melting a hole in it and the ground. And then the third head fires off a burst of lightning. Kaboom!
I hope not at any houses.
No, this one
People.
is just kind of a blast, and it's a scatter shot, and it arcs and chains, and as it moves, it zooms past you guys and explodes out of the town.
Okay.
Okay, tell Mara, no, not Mara. You tell Sierra now that, alright, that's enough damage to the surroundings. Now we're gonna fight with the actrix.
Yeah, now you roll into initiative.
Okay. Initiative. Boop. Oh, I did bad.
One.
I did so bad.
Whoa.
Doesn't matter though.
Is everyone to?
Yeah, everyone roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiatives, everyone.
This is a mock fight.
Yeah.
Just
Mock
remember
fight,
that.
mock fight.
Yeah, so don't actually hit Sierra.
Well, you can probably hit her, it'll be fine.
Probably. You gotta fight the ice golem as much as you want though. Oh, Sierra's inside the ice golem just as like a mech.
Yeah, that's actually it. She's just inside piloting this.
Alright, it's time to combine to be our own mech.
You could. This would be a good time to become the Winter Force. Bum bum bum.
Time, Mara.
No, please.
It's time. You have to initiate it, Mara. It's our only hope.
Oh,
We don't have a stand a chance otherwise, Mara.
fine. But I'm not gonna be happy about it.
It could be worse. You could be a pig with teeth.
Go, Winter Force Rangers.
So, as Mara grabs the crystals, they start to resonate, your little gemstones, and they transform into your morphers. And as if compelled, almost like the DM's forcing you, you guys do a bunch of fancy arm gestures. Each one,
Yes.
you can roleplay them as you want, different than the other.
Wolf Ranger here. Yeah, better
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, so you all will have to do a roll call at minimum.
It's only right.
Go Power Rangers.
Anyway, that's your cue for you guys to tell me your hand motion gestures, and your roll call. I need to know how you guys are henching.
What color is the Wolf Ranger actually? Blue?
I think you're the silver one.
Silver one? Okay.
Oh my god. Sorry, doesn't want to
They're
do
like,
this.
we asked them for the actors behind our backs.
So he doesn't just.
And like smoke bombs and stuff, you know, behind our back. These silver, like color themed. I
Yeah.
want a silver one.
Okay.
Alright, pose with Mara in the middle.
Transformed. It's like a Y.
This isn't what the golem looks like. This is just a fill-in.
For the E something. Oh, emit, mute. I don't know.
What is it you're trying to do?
The animal.
Oh,
the tiny thing that dances around its prey.
It's not a ferret, it's a,
I know its other name, but
I sent it to you somewhere.
yeah.
Let me look it up.
Its other name is Sloot. Float or something.
Ermine, that's what it was.
Erming.
Yeah.
Power Ranger Erming.
And Ranger Ermine. Welcome back. They decided that they're gonna Winter Force fight the creature, Darien, as it's frozen. Oh yeah, so while you were gone, a lot happened.
A little bit.
A little bit, yes.
Are you there, or was that an accident? Okay, I guess Auron's still gone. Okay, so we have Wolf Ranger. We had the Ermine Ranger. What about the other two? How are you henching? Zukurs and Kindred.
And can I just roll a performance?
Yes, you guys can roll performances.
Yes.
I'll do that. Alright.
Performance.
Formanzo.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
Pretty good performance.
Walrus. Yay.
What was it? Yay.
Pig with teeth.
Pig with teeth.
Can't even bite you.
Togo.
Inaries, what's your question? I didn't hear it.
I need you guys. You need to tell me how you're being you're transforming. Because your devices are compelling you to do the hand gestures and call out your animal. Ooh, we lost our.
For me.
It does make you say the right animal. So you go to say pig with teeth, but you actually call it a walrus.
So basically,
You tried.
Well, let's say walrus first, and then I frustratingly say.
Yes, you can still get that. Go ahead, Kindred.
Pig with teeth.
Kindred, go ahead.
I take a arrow, I shoot to the sky, and I am calling the seal, the pink seal. Yes.
Okay. Bum bum. And then as they all transform dramatically into their Henshin Force 5, an explosion happens in the distance.
I see smoke bomb.
It's into turn order now, so you're up,
So then
pig
it's
with
the-
teeth.
New cards.
Oh. Aren't we like going to combine? I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. You guys could attack it like this, or summon your giant robots. It's your
We'll have to all
choices.
agree.
No, that's safe for the end.
Say we're the end first. We're gonna do separate.
Yeah, you can fight as just your Zords, your giant robots.
I forgot what our swords did.
Well, yours is a walrus, so that's why I picked animal, so it was easy to remember.
I think I just got like more armor.
I don't know.
Yeah, you got tankier.
Yeah. Cool. Let me go use my pickaxe with against this thing.
Okay. I do. Well, you should have a chosen a special weapon as a ranger too. Did you have the stats for that, or it might just upgraded your pickaxe, so your pickaxe is now a +4 to hit.
I think that's all I could.
Yeah. So it is a +4 now while they're transformed. This doesn't always happen. There's special events.
So that 26 is a 30.
Cool. So as that's gonna hit, So your damage is a 13 plus earth. We will actually buff the damage on that by 2. So 15. Yeah. So it sparks and screams in pain as you smash into one of its leggies, breaking the leggy off, dropping it. Okay. You do anything else on your turn? So, Spock, have you done Pathfinder 2e2?
I'll totally do something against the laser.
Fair. Okay, Mara! Hermine Ranger. Enemy Digivolts. Oh shit. Yeah.
Really didn't want to do that. Let's go for.
I'm trying to find my weapon, but I apparently didn't record it.
We'll just say it's one of your daggers plus 4.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, you're the main character. You're the hero. You get a sword. It's mandatory. It's the law. So Mara has a sword.
The short silver sword, because
Just looked at others play most. Ah, cool.
because his strength is not up there.
It doesn't matter. This is your Winter Force weapon. So you can wield a sword. It's made of friendship and justice. Fair, fair. There's some really cool rules with this.
Made of wrapping paper. Sorry.
Yeah, so you can use your dex, Mara. And it is plus 4. Just like the pickaxe. Well, not plus 4. What are your dagger's normal attack modifier? You can roll it to find out if you need to.
16 plus dex.
So,
Rank expert.
so it's just a 16, you said?
Yeah.
Alright, so to hit with your sword is a plus 20. Because you get the plus 4, and then you can roll dex.
Cool.
And the damage die will be 1 damage die up because it is a sword, not a dagger. Just asked for a race call how door game.
Well, since Erming's do a dance, he's gonna do a dance.
Okay.
Right, hitting the emotes.
Mara wants to do this more than they want to admit. Well, for doing a battle up dance and then power pose, you get a +1 to this hit. Benefits.
Thanks.
But that is one of your actions.
And I just slashed on the other leg or something. I don't know.
Okay. Cool. And then, like I said, just take a damage die from your dagger and make it one damage die up. So like if it's a D6, it's a D8. So it's a D6. And then at minimum it's +2 for extra damage. But it should be your ability modifier 2 +2.
Think I have it right. Oh.
Okay. Smash, bang, some sparks, not as much damage. So you've used 2 of your 3 actions. Basically, they get neutral actions they can use, Spock. They're just blank.
Wipe it again. I don't know.
Okay, just... You just have 3 actions, I'm just telling you. Oh wait, your attack should actually be higher modified because you're stat buff. Do you remember what stat buffs the transformation gave you, Mara? Because I don't think those are right rolls. You should have a +4 somewhere. Alright, I'll go look it up. I don't know. Well, I have to look it up, so hold on. Yes. On the fights from no care move, me just painting out the weapons. That's stupid. It's not like it was high quality fighting sequences anyway.
Yeah, roll initiative.
Welcome back. This will give us a moment. So Darian, roll initiative. You're doing a mock fight with Cirrha, who became a giant monster, and the party chose to transform into the Winter Rangers. So you're gonna have to, you're gonna have to explain your henshin. You are being forced to do arm motions and to call out your animal.
I didn't select my character, so the thing didn't work. So okay, here we go.
We'll say it's a +4 to Dex, Mara. Just take +4 to Dex, so your attack will be to hit is +4 higher. So that's or not, and damage should be higher too, because your Dex went up.
So we're power ranging those things.
Yes.
Yes.
So while Mara's doing the math stuff, how are you henshining? What is your motions? And then I need you to hear you call out your animal.
I will need to find everything of that.
I know.
I think I have written down. Go ahead. Sorry.
30 for the attack number 2 and 16 for the damage.
Okay, it takes it. It screams in pain as it sparks and explodes. Darian, role play.
I have a problem.
What up?
What's the sound of an ox?
I don't know. You could look it up and listen to a sound file.
Okay.
But they're like bovines.
So it's moo?
Could be.
Let's see. Wait, I'm looking YouTube now right now.
Yeah.
It's like moo. It's like.
That's not very inspiring at all.
So do you? What are your fancy hand gestures? Bum, 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 bum.
Let me see. But I think there will be like like this one on Power Rangers, like this one.
For the people that don't know this, they look more like Common Riders than Power Rangers.
Almost like a victory pose. the one that I
Okay.
know.
And then after you all pose, there was an explosion in the background.
Of course.
And their
I
color
guess there
theme
is
is more
also-
silver.
Yeah.
That's like the back color, and then it's silver colored.
And we did a performance thing.
Yeah, and roll a performance.
I need to roll my performance.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
But yeah, all of you get a +1, and then your specialty pluses will go otherwise.
Here we go.
Just flats. All right, good enough.
Yay.
And you're up, Darian. Your weapon will get a plus. Well, yeah, your hammer will get a +4 to hit just by weapon. Your strength will go up by +4, and all of your stats will go up by an additional +1, except that +4 stat.
Okay.
Those are your transformation buffs. So everything's +1, except strength, which will be +4.
Okay.
And then your weapon will also get a additional +2 to hit, I think. Is what it was, right? Or what? No, it was +4 to hit. To +2 to damage.
Okay. Then let's Warhammer. Wait. Let me see. Let me. I think I have something important here. Oh yeah, we have might.
The more they role play into the role, the more power they draw out of it, because Power Rangers are all about, and Kamen Riders are about being cheesy, and friendship bonuses.
Your deity's name. Till start of next turn, strikes against your enemy gain +3 status bonus. Yep.
They're the defenders of the Aurora Borealis.
Yeah, increasing +4 to your past proficiency, your weapon and arms. The character is not unholy, right?
No, it's Cirrha.
Okay.
Well, actually,
Still a valid question.
no, it's definitely a valid question. It's Cirrha piloting a giant robot suit.
Okay, then I will use smite on Cirrha, and I will say, on Nepsu's name, stop!
But right now you're the defender of the Aurora Borealis.
Oh, we can't do that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Out of character. Can't believe it.
Out of character, damn.
Yeah, Darian, you're the defender of the Aurora Borealis now. Protector of the North Pole. The Winter Force.
Okay, then. For Santa.
Also, this is a pretend battle. You guys told Cirrha to do this, and then didn't give her directions on what kind of creature to become.
For Santa, the bringer of gifts. Okay, so let's smite and then Warhammer on that thing, on
Okay.
the second thing. Okay.
By the way, it has 4 like crab-like legs, pincer hands, and 3 serpentine heads that each shoot a different thing: ice, laser beam, and lightning.
Whoa. Okay.
You guys let Cirrha get creative. That's your fault.
Yep.
Do whatever you want.
I could not think of anything.
Looking, you know.
So we have 21. Right?
Okay.
It's +4 to strength.
And then
so
+5 for damage. Or wait,
Sorry.
No.
No. I did this wrong. Okay.
yeah, there was no roll to hit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry.
No character limits
I thought
removed.
it was on the show, but yeah, you're right. So roll to hit. It's
Well, I'm against using the AI in general at this exact junction by default, Spock.
no. This isn't a roll to hit. No.
So, but painting out the weapons is even stupider.
No, it's damage. And attack and damage roll. No, yeah. I hit. No, it's done.
Okay.
17.
So 20 with the +4.
No, 17 is the roll. So the.
Yeah, you had a +4 to hit.
Yeah, okay. So,
And then,
yeah.
did you count for your strength being bumped up by 4 too? Because those are 2.
No, of course not.
So we have that should be at least, at minimum, a +2 to hit. Minimum.
Yeah, let me see.
but I don't know where you were really sitting.
Yeah, that's why I'm going back to the Warhammer to check. So it's 1d.
That's why I'm swapping to Linux and doing the
1d8.
Linux experiment as one big
Doesn't
reason.
say anything about strength. It's very.
I'm also debating on getting another phone that I can hack and get rid of Google's version of Android, because I hate that Gemini update.
Yeah, the plus is affecting us. Let me see. A bulk.
This is our first week back in like 3 weeks, so figured I'd just do something
It just
light.
says 1d8 for damage. So
Yeah,
it seems strength is directly
should be.
correlated.
Okay, I guess it's just to your, but it's to your hit. Your hit should be higher, is what I'm saying.
Yeah. So it's that 4, right? That you said.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, and the strength bump. You should still have a strength bump to hit.
The modifier. Okay.
So like at minimum, it should be
Strength.
+6 extra.
Oh, okay. I got it. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I see it now. It's
Yeah, there's lots of things.
the modifier.
Basically.
Oh, okay. It's
And then for damage, it's just a flat +2 bump for the special weapons.
okay. Oh, but this is the modifier for strength. Okay. +4 plus 17 +4 to hit. How much did you say that was bumped on strength? I'm sorry.
4.
4.
Like the number goes up by 4. So if you were at a 15, it's a 19. As an example.
Okay, then it should be a 21, 25, no, 21. I think it's still 21, right? I think so.
I don't know what your strength
21
is.
to hit.
Oh, okay, yeah, it hits.
Okay, and the damage
Will be 5.
sadly, but I draw a 1, so
Yeah, so it'll be 5 total because you get a
so
+2.
5 total. Okay, then 5.
Okay, well, it takes it. What else do you do? You have 3 actions, remember. 3 blank actions.
I already wasted 2, so that means we're about to go for the thinking. I would say we'll go for the second attack.
Okay. So that'll just be a normal attack.
It already has a -5. Okay, so it already has a problem. +4, it's a 24 to hit.
Yep, that'll
And
hit.
then, okay, and then on damage, do I get a penalty on the damage?
No, it'll just be.
No. And so it's only on the roll, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so it's 4 + 5, right? So we
For
have-
damage, should be
we
just
have
+2. So it's 6.
+2.
Yeah.
So it's 6.
You
Okay.
took 6 points of
6.
damage. Or it took 6 points of damage. Crunch.
Yeah.
And you guys have broken one of its legs as it slumps.
Yeah.
Yay! It's the creature's turn.
We can do it with the force.
For all the Winter Force talk, your next attack will do +1 damage. So the creature roars in pain, and it then focuses all 3 heads on you guys and fires off the energy kaburms. So we had someone raise a shield for defense. So in your little brain meets as the tanky walrus with your +4 cons. It tells you about your special ability. It's your shielding. You can make an Aurora shield. So
Go, Winter Force Ranger.
exactly.
Theme song
Uh-huh.
plays in the background.
Yep.
Make my Aurora shield.
So it makes a barrier blocking your whole team, and on top of your +4 con, it'll increase your defense by 4. Just like so. Well, so your AC is now up by 4, and all your defenses will.
In Aurora.
Yes. So instead of making this a dodge, it'll just be against your AC, plus the boost you got from the shield in general, and which was also bumped up by +1 in general. So it's a shield +1, just from the transformation. So now it's +5 when you activate this.
Okay.
Okay, so we got 14, 12, and 19. Do any of those break your defense?
No.
Cool.
Wait, can you?
No,
can you...
not yours. Has to
okay.
get through the Aurora shield first.
Yay.
So your little dwarf friend Zukurtz, the Walrus Ranger, did a preemptive readied their shield. So they got their special ability unlocked. So as the shield hits, you see the ice attack blast hit and just get repelled. It absorbs the aurora light, and the lightning cackles and bounces off of it, harmlessly being diffused.
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone in the town hears this crackle and stuff.
Oh, yes.
In the town.
Absolutely.
They know a fight's going on. It would have to be deaf and blind to not know.
Yeah. Oh. Well, that's Cirrha's turn. Well, actually, she's also going to do a swipey swipe with her pincer, but I doubt it's going to break your defenses.
Swipe attack.
Flash attack, Magikarp.
Nope. Just a 10. Hits your shield. Psh, energy. Psh. The shield's deactivated after this round, though. Alright, you're up, Kindred.
Okay, so
Exhaustion from blocking. Okay.
how many feet she is over me? More or
What?
less.
How many what?
How many feet away?
I don't know.
Not very.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think very much in this scenario.
If you're worried about being too close, it's a giant creature, so it doesn't matter. You can just shoot.
So,
You can just take like a couple steps back and just shoot a different part of the body.
so I'm gonna cast a spell which is gonna take 2 actions.
Okay.
Which is runic weapon.
Okay.
It give me my weapon +1 stringing weapon against 1 item's bonus attack rolls, and increase the number's weapon attacks dice to 2. So basically, I don't understand what he's saying.
So I think you get +1 to hit,
Okay.
and a +1 on your attack roll,
And extra attack, so
and you double your damage dice, which means this is gonna do a fuck ton of damage because your bow's like everyone else's.
it's magical bow and is more magical.
Yeah, you're gonna get a stack of. Let's see, we had seal. Is your main stat intelligence or wisdom?
Intelligence.
So you're gonna get a +4 to intelligence because the seal.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll.
1 second.
Okay.
Hytriel, what's your main stat?
My main stat that I use for spellcasting?
Mm-hmm.
Charisma.
Okay. Cool. That works out.
Okay. So I'm gonna click longbow. Is a 22 to hit.
Okay, so it's 26 or 20. 27.
Why doesn't have magic? Why doesn't have?
Because you transformed.
22, but doesn't have the damage. So.
Oh, I don't know why. Oh, remember your thing's broken somehow?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah. So something has to be changed in the settings. But yeah.
Okay, should be 1d8.
So it'll be 2d8, and then it'll be plus 3 because your transformation also gives you plus 2 to damage.
So it's 2d8 plus 4 for the transformation and plus nothing. The target becomes a +1 striking weapon. What is a striking?
I think melee. I think you can use it as a melee weapon plus 1, because it also says item bonus. So I think you get a +1 to just attack rolls in general.
Okay,
But if you
roll for damage.
Okay, go for it.
A 14.
Nice. And so you guys hit it. Do you have an action left?
No,
Okay,
because it's a 2 actions in 1 action. So
that's
it's
fair. One of its legs all
use.
cracked up.
It's 4 though, it'd be fine.
Yeah. And you're up, Hytriel.
Okay, so I can cast spells now and stuff.
Yeah.
Alright. So I can use all my spells still. Okay.
And you get your +4 stat is your charisma.
Okay. So I get a +4. Well, alright.
I should
I
have.
already got a +4 anyway to my regular rolls for magic.
Yeah.
Another +4?
Yes.
Okay.
Because of your transformation.
Okay.
It just made your charisma +4, so actually it's more like a +2. Basically, again, if your charisma's 15, it's now 19.
Oh, okay, you mean like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, kind of used wrong on Kayu's hit, but it's okay. Kayu already stacked buffs.
It's okay. Yeah, I see a +6 then. Alright. I'll have to roll
But you do
this.
get a +2 to damage just flat, so.
Okay, okay. Let's do some telekinetic projectiles probably just, or... Yeah, probably just that. Or some icicles, I guess? Maybe?
Yeah. Whatever.
Inside of them has nice rainbow color to them, like Borealis.
They have not been feeding their chat pet.
It's 18 now.
They can click all their weapons together too, and they just haven't done it.
To buff everyone.
What was that?
She danced around in the beginning to buff everyone, right? So
No, that was just for Mara. You have to roleplay to get the buff.
Oh, okay, okay.
I clicked something, I'm sorry.
What was that, Kayu?
I clicked something, I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Alright, well, I guess I can ask Sierra for some ice crystals. Wait, can I summon them myself?
Why are you? Hold on. Why are you summoning ice crystals?
Or, throw at the golem?
No.
Or-
Her instructions were to melt the ice she placed before, so that's
Alright,
not
fair
there.
enough.
There is a broken leg that has shattered ice, so there is ice lying around.
Okay. Sure, I'll lift those in the air, and I shoot one.
Okay,
Or-
go for it. Roll.
Yeah, sure. AC.
That'll hit.
Okay. And then
Way to treat your pet correctly, chat.
5d6. I probably should have made this easier to do myself, but whatever. And then an d8 plus 2. Yeah, that's good.
Okay. So, shattered one of the legs and damaged another one. So it smashes into the ground forward with only its back legs, having to lift itself up with its claw hands. Do you attack again?
Winter Ranger. Aurora Ice Spike.
Alright, you get a +1.
I can do something else now. I have to melee it, I guess. I can go charge in with a melee, I guess. Yeah, sure, why not?
What's your normal weapon when it's not your focus? Which I know is your brain, but
It's my trident right now.
Okay.
Wait. Yeah, I got trident. Is I still have that.
yeah.
It's like a stab. I don't
Keck.
know. Let's see. There it is. All right.
So your trident will get a +1. Just to be clear, everyone, your non-main weapon will be +1. Added to them.
I'm still trained in this, so
No, you get all your other modifiers. I mean, the transformation buff is just +1. You do get a soft buff because, like, if you're a spellcaster, your other weapons are still usable. They're just not getting the +4s.
I perks too because I'm trained in it, so it's okay.
Yeah. I'm just telling you, you get an extra buff.
The 16 hit.
Yeah.
All right. Then
She didn't put any defenses on this.
Easy. 2d8. 2d8 bad.
But yeah, Spock, so how turns work in this is really cool. You just get 3 blank turns, and you can use them for anything, but if you attack multiple times, there's a debuff each time you do it, and some actions will take more than one of your actions in a turn to do it. And I think that's a really cool way to do it.
This one.
Okay. Cool.
Alright. Yep.
Smashed the other.
The cracked leg to make it crumble.
Yep,
with
so
the
it-
combo attack.
So it fell backwards now. With the might of the charismatic wolf. Woo.
Yeah. I just imagine like I have a horn on top of my head that like glows when I use telekinetic powers now. I'm not sure if I do though.
I don't know if you have a horn because you would have wolf ears, but you do have a gemstone if you want. You can have something on your forehead that glows when you use it.
Sure, why not? I have the wolf gem or something there.
Yeah. It can be what shaped whatever you want, but I was visualizing something like that. I was like, I just don't know if it's a horn because you're a wolf.
Well, some wolves or fantasy wolves can have horns.
They can, but there's other creatures in this party with like tusks and horns and stuff.
Alright, that's
So
my turn, by the way.
And there's Kiva, or not, yeah, Kiva,
yep.
with the horned wolf.
Has a reduced parry ability as well.
Again, right?
It loses to hit, but you can actually set a reaction as you get like 3 actions and a reaction. So you can set a reaction like Zukurtz did with raising the shield to prep for another attack. Yeah, it is top of the turn order. But as it gets to the top of the turn order, Cirrha speaks to like Mara, guys, it'd be really cool. You should merge your weapons and shoot me down. That'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, she tells it to Darian,
You gotta wait up for it,
Hytriel, and Mara.
And after that, he tells everyone, merge weapons.
All right.
Time to merge weapons. Let's go, Winter Force.
And since your main weapon is the gemstone on your helmet, by the way, which I guess could pop out and take the shape of like a horn or dagger when it separates from the helmet.
I will totally put my face there.
See.
Do a mega
X.
headbutt.
So, anyway, since our weapons are bow, pickaxe, sword, hammer, and gemstone, I guess the shape they'll take is the bow will be like lay flat, and then the hammer will clip. The hammer will clip under one side. The pickaxe will clip on the other. The sword will clip like a bit like that, and then bend down to be like a handle or something. The gemstone will stab into the top of the sword to charge it. We could come up with a cooler way to merge them, but that's just the quick one.
I can imagine the hammer splits into two and like puts on like the ends of the bow and then the sword, or
The sword's in the middle.
arrow. Yeah, turns into the arrow, and then like the gem turns, puts in the bow where it powers up or
Yeah.
powers up the sword. Yeah. So,
What do you mean? We're not using the gem as a
No.
as
Mine is
the
the gem.
hammer of a pistol. Come on.
Too many weapons to make it a pistol. We can. You guys can brain shop this later and come up with a cooler design. This is just the quick one. You're gonna shoot the sword as an arrow. Obviously, that's been supercharged. So as all of the light in the area gets sucked into the gemstone, the world becomes monochrome for a minute. Just black appears before the arrow fires off in a burst of rainbow colors. And all of you can roll a d20 to have this hit, and add all of your modifiers. And instead of +4, it's +10.
Just to roll what?
or regular.
Roll your weapon attack like a basic weapon attack with your main weapon, but instead of +4, it's +10.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, oops.
Question: do I still have all the unique weapon since it's merged?
Yes. If you buffed yourself, you still have your buffs.
Alright, well, I guess 46 then.
It will hit for sure.
This is absolutely going to hit. They do have Megazords.
The 4 is from the smite.
Okay.
Let me roll the damage. I don't know if you need it.
No, so you guys are each gonna roll a d100 for damage, because this is absolutely gonna hit.
Oh, okay. 1d 100 plus d.
Oh my god.
Yeah, all of you will roll 1d100. Yeah,
It's gonna be a lot of damage.
it is a lot of damage.
Yeah, Mara's roll is just better than all of ours combined, mostly.
Yeah,
There, I guess
His curse is canonically
leader for a
depressed.
reason.
yeah.
Well, come on, Zukirks and Itriel. Come on, you're putting up rocky numbers. What is this?
It is what it is.
So as the arrow smashes into the creature, it screams in agony, and if you the next time you do this in an actual fight, it won't be d100s, but like, you know, this is theatrical.
Those-
Yeah. So the arrow turns into a beam of pure auroric light. The smell of cocoa and mint fill the air as the thing hits in the core of the thing, causing it to crack and shatter, and it blows a giant hole through the beast as it then shatters and explodes in a torrent of crystally death. And you hear a voice call out, the maniacal voice of the monster. Curse you, Rangers! And then you're forced to all pose dramatically. Shogun Megazord versus Voltron's Blazing Sword. Probably Voltron's Blazing Sword. From what?
Performance roll.
Yeah. Roll a performance. You guys do get +2s. Or +4s. Because
So it's plus
you don't get the bonus until you've transformed it with your performance. Yeah! But once you're in the suit, it can control you better.
that's +4.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so 25 actually then.
Dragonheart, where Draco couldn't sink because the water wasn't deep enough. Ooh.
7?
Yeah, that would make sense.
12.
About right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Cirrha just this was literally just snow and ice. Just dramatic.
And 18.
Perfect! And after the beast is gone, all the ice frozen people immediately thaw and are completely fine because they were just flash frozen. Cirrha's like in your head, did I do it? Is that what you... Do I need to come back and do it again?
No, it was perfect.
Okay. It did it twice since it bugged. That's fine.
I cannot hear it.
Nope. They're like, oh, thank you for beating that horrible foul beast that plagued our town. I didn't know you were the legendary Winter Force. Here, take my children.
I push Darian forward.
Okay, calm down, everyone. In the name of Apsu, we released you from the evils of this. What's the name of the creature, everyone? What did we name it?
I assume, I guess.
Cirrha's like, oh, call me the evil witch. She just makes sounds.
We released you from the tyranny of the evil witch. Yeah, you know.
He tried.
You're welcome. Like, all thanks to our great Captain Mara here, and then Darian points.
Don't say my name.
Yeah,
It was all thanks to the leadership of our captain.
Winter Force Ermine.
Winter Force. Winter Force, yeah, exactly. The leader of Winter Force.
Yeah, okay.
And then all thank you to these
And Co.
not small, special Winter Force warrior as well. What's the name of Sukork's Winter Force?
Walrus.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That one. So,
Pig
all
with
thanks
teeth.
to us, every last of us. So, yeah. By the way, you can name your children by the by our Lord and Savior Apsu. It would be a great honor.
You walk off. Fair. All right. So as you guys depower,
You gotta hide first, you know.
that's up to you guys. You guys said you would solve the problem, so they kind of assumed.
I take a couple steps towards the ocean and just chuck my crystal thing.
Come back to you.
Yes, but that just shows how much I dislike it.
Take like boomerang back to your face or something.
No, it just appears in their bag.
Okay.
Soulbound items.
Down to your soul.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for that. Do you need anything from us before? Welcome back, I guess. We don't have much to give you because we have to rebuild our town a bit. Now, the laser blasts did more property damage than the frozen ice Cirrha did.
Can I?
No problem. We can help you rebuild.
It's repaired itself. The town repaired itself after Cirrha was done. After it was defeated.
Well, so the first thing Cirrha did was when she was freezing stuff, she just like froze the buildings and then had constructs built off of them, or like just blocked them with ice. When you guys did the fake fight and she did her dramatic first attack, she just attacked the town a couple of times. Like she controlled it a little bit because she's like, I don't think I'm supposed to kill them, which is why she hit them with ice, because she knew she was flash freezing them, and if they get to it, there's a chance they'll survive. If the fight only took like a couple minutes. Anyone have restoration/renovation skill spell?
I remember this.
I think we have a few people that can build stuff.
You know, the buildings repaired itself after. Like, it's like
No,
victory. It's like everything's repaired itself.
no. Not everything just fixes itself.
Yeah.
The lightning didn't damage the buildings, and the laser beam didn't really. She hit it more at you guys, so it just put a hole in the ground. And the ice blast on the building did cause some cave-ins because there was a concussive force on that one.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's not a lot, but it is more damage than when she just took over the town. Because she kind of just spirited everybody away and then blocked them in their houses. So there's only like 3 or 4 houses that need repaired. They're like, thank you. It's more mental trauma they went through.
Yeah, it is for months.
About 2. Wasn't super bad until about the end of the first month.
No more shipments.
Yeah.
Starving in this cold winter area.
They were fine.
They had surplus.
She didn't kill them.
Yeah, well, you know.
They were just left in an ocean bubble surrounded by cool sea monsters that they didn't know weren't gonna hurt them.
Are you guys okay with us leaving because we have an evildoer inside of our wagon
yeah.
thing that we must take back?
Oh yeah, by the by, your prisoner has crapped his pants.
What about the kids?
I mean, they're already kind of traumatized by other monstrosity things, so they're kind of in shock and awe. But like he's terrified. So they captured a gambler guy who's been a prisoner with them this whole time, and so I'm recapping for everybody. And so he's kind of a scaredy loan shark kind of person, addicted to gambling, recently tortured by mafia, and then given to these guys to turn into someone worse than that small town mafia. But he is definitely not used to seeing giant monsters and overtaken towns. And since he's in your thing, he saw you guys talking to a ball of light that he could not understand. So he's properly scared. The kids have at least dealt with the Ffail, so they're kind of like, this was scary, but I mean the monster scared them, but they have a better experience with the fantastical. Let me put it that way.
The heroes of the story.
Yeah, I don't think they have those spells, but they have the skills to
more
build
as
stuff.
the people of that town.
Their cleric's missing in
like you said
action.
before.
So they do have a cleric. They're just the player's not here. And by the by, Winter Force Bear, the Wise Bear, has been healing people. So your cleric has been healing people while you're negotiating.
So, did
We
you
get
need
time to
us
just get the figurines.
to stay around and help? Or,
I think we can rebuild. The damage was mitigated.
because
Minimal
we have an
damage.
evildoer inside of our wagon.
Evildoer.
Must
depart.
back. For his just desserts. Oh,
Okay.
God.
Well, as any noble heroes can have passage, we will. Well, if you come back, next time you visit, you won't have to pay dock fees as thank you.
You want to give us a token
Actually,
of...
Hit the books. That is something to practice, maintain places. Also helps. It's true.
If I can get one. Now I remember. I need small pieces of meat. Yeah.
Yeah. We have a token for like a condition of like what we did today then?
I don't believe this is the correct time to
But my
ask.
pet!
What do you mean?
Yes,
And food for the cats of Zuki.
Zukurt's already got cat food.
They're like, we can probably sell some of our dried meats if that'll work.
Yeah.
We'll give you a discount.
Okay. How much?
How much do you? We can give you £1 for a silver piece.
If I get what I can give with 1 gold.
10 pounds.
2.5 rations.
I don't think we could. I don't think we can afford to give you that much of it. So.
Okay, I give 1 gold and I take what
Yeah, they gave you £1 and 9 silver pieces back.
No, I give the 9 pieces of.
Donate the rest.
Hold on, what was that, Kayu?
Give the change.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you.
Alright. That'll probably last for 2 days for the dragon.
Maybe.
Dragon food. Dragon
Alright.
food. Wow.
A pound of jerky's actually... I mean, it's a pound. A pound is a pound, but it is a lot of jerky.
It is very small. It's like a size of your hand.
Yeah, it is a baby dragon. That is plenty of food for like the trip. Even boats have things in your. Yes.
It's a dragon.
Well, that's the thing. I did break the crew up, so they had to take special roles in the ship. So Mara's the captain, and then I gave him a special skill for it. The problem is they had a shipwright who was also who is left. Phone call. 1 second.
All right.
Go power. Winter Force Rangers.
Force Rangers.
Bam, bam, ba-da-da.
Mighty Morphing Winter Force Rangers.
Who is black on our team? In the Ranger.
What?
YX.
Is what?
Scam call. I'm back.
Okay, welcome back.
But yeah, I broke them up into roles. So like they have a cook, they have someone that does munitions. They did lose their shipwright and their doctor, but we have a navigator.
Horse and carriage, though.
Probably fine. So you can
Yeah.
start off, yeah.
They're like, so how much do you want for it, or how much did you pay for it out of character?
50.
All right, you can sell it for 100 at min.
Sweet.
Well, yeah, they'll take it for 100.
Trained horse now, you know?
That was the plan, was them to train her. They're like, the wagon has taken some damage, but since you saved us, we'll just pay you 100.
We'll note that off.
Yeah. You would have gotten more because you saved them, but they're like, we'll have to repair the wagon, so we'll give you rate. Cure 1 for dummies, aka first aid. Yeah, I give them a lot of med kits.
His goodbyes to Zilvera.
Zilvera is sad that Mara and Zukurs are leaving.
You will be missed, but I can't really take you aboard the ship. We're gonna be sailing a lot, and sailing is not great for horses.
Well, livestock was always put on the ships and stuff because, you know, keep it fresh
What?
for eating later.
You don't eat. Zilvera wants Zukurs and you to ride it one time without the wagon. Do you guys want to ride your horse?
Sure.
Sure.
You got uppy Zukurs.
Yay.
Like normal days occurs.
So as you guys go on a nice horse ride, it circles around and then lets the other one, and then it says its little horsey goodbye as you take 100 gold pieces for both.
It's like the Auron ballast while they run off.
And Mara counts 25 and hands the gold to Kurtz.
Thank you.
The rest goes to the ship. The ship's gold.
Sure.
Peter, I need to go to that island.
So, as you guys all load up the boat, it is alright. After Cirrha's quick storm and nonsense, the weather's actually pretty clear.
Because it sucked it up.
Yeah, basically.
So I gave them the figurines, right? Just for souvenir. Alright.
Back to the Breath of the Wild, or Breath of Fire OST. But yeah, I put items that are med kits that they can do basic first aid stuff. And they do have either first aid or a skill. So. And they do have a paladin, so they do have some heals.
You know, get the ship.
Yeah, you said.
Go on the ship, or
So where? Okay, so as you get on the boat, what are you doing? Where are you going? You've said bye to the town.
I said to Captain Captain, I need to go to that island of the wolf gods.
Yes, we
Or
go
I
to
will be
the
dead.
to the island of the wolf god for Izzy.
For forgiveness.
Side quest.
Yes.
So roll a navigation, Izzy. You're the navigator, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So roll that navigation. Zukurtz, are you going to check the munitions?
Yes.
Cool. And roll that. Cook should probably check the cook supply stuff. I'll just do your job for you, Mara, for a minute, so you know what to do in the future. So roll your cook skill to make sure the kitchen's how you like it, new cook. I guess the captain and vice captain are going to have to be the shipwrights at the moment. So one of you can roll vice captain or captain. Or Mara can, since Mara's technically the one supposed to be telling the party this. Roll a captain roll, please, Mara. And we'll see if you can boost the rolls of your crew.
Go me.
Okay. Everyone gets advantage. So you get a plus 2 to your rolls. So it's a 18 and a 19 for those two. And Hytriel, did you roll a cooking skill?
I did not yet.
Okay. And then Darian, you can roll vice captain to check the boat.
Yes. Give me a second.
And you will also get the plus 2s. So that's 14.
Wait a minute, let me check something.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
Let's see.
14. Oh, see what Hytriel's is.
I'm reading something first.
Once I'm done checking munitions,
That's
I'll
clever
play
in
with
person.
my cats.
What was?
Cover improviser work with cooking?
One second. What did you say, Zukurtz?
I just said once I'm done with my job, I'll go play with my cats.
Okay. Very fair. They have been well fed and taken care of. Under Cirrha's care.
Thank you, all of
And what was your question, Hytriel?
I got a feat called Clever Improviser.
Mm-hmm.
And what is this?
What does it do?
And untrained improvisation. I don't know if it goes with cooking.
What does it do?
So, Clever Improviser, you learn how to handle situations where you're out of your depth. You gain untrained improvisation general feats. So that means this. Let me read that. You've learned how to handle situations where you're out of your depth. Your proficiency bonus to untrained skills checks are equal to your level -2. This improves your level -1 at level 5 and your full level at level 7. This doesn't allow you to use skills trained actions.
I don't think so, because this would be not super relevant to the life or death.
Okay, let me change it then. So it's just alright. Huh?
If there's a specific dish, like a cuisine that's a life or death related dish, then it might apply to that, but just in general, no.
The life and death.
So like if you're having to cut a puffer fish or something. Or like foraging for berries and using, but like, yes, it would. And that's when it would apply. But like if you're cooking with them, like, yes, this is how you cook this poisonous mushroom. Because I learned not to do it this way in the wild, like that. But just basic cooking, I don't think it'll apply because
Alright. Well,
I don't think surviving life and death situations made Gordon Ramsay a decent cook. So that's a 12 though. Mara did give you a +2 bonus. So the kitchen's all right, not great. Well,
candy.
it's not. Yeah, you have to learn to not cook candy. What is your modifier? Two. Okay. And Darian, your 14 is not great. But with that, it doesn't look like on your cursory glance that, or not cursory, on your investigation, the boat is in good shape.
Yay. Perfect.
And the munitions are cleaned up and ready to go. And the course has been charted by Kindred. Are you guys ready to go sailing?
Let's go off to the.
By the way, where are you storing the kids and your prisoner?
Oh no.
That's an important... Oh yeah, you said you were going to use them for something. What do you use the children for, Mara?
Use the children.
Yeah, tell us, Mara. What are you gonna do with the children?
Did they BRB?
I don't know. Let me check.
They did.
Yeah,
They're gone.
we'll have to wait for that answer, DM. I mean, the children can stay on the either on the captain or on my chambers, so it's okay.
And where's the prisoner? Vice captain can make this decision too. So
Yeah, regarding the the prisoner, do we have
I don't think so.
any? Yeah, we don't have any cell, right?
Technically, you could have Cirrha make a ice construct for it.
Won't it melt?
No,
Sierra, of course not.
she can just keep keep it cold. Or you could just threaten him with her. I mean, you're on a boat, so he's kind of a prisoner regardless.
Can I just say, yeah, no, it's better. It's better to go on the good old ice cage. Yeah. Okay, so I guess Darian will say, Sarah, can you do me a favor? We need some place to hold the prisoner. Can you make an ice cage for him, please?
Ice cage. Oh my god, I just got a freeze.
Ice cage.
What'd he do?
What did he do? That is a question.
He's in debt. He didn't pay his debt.
He didn't pay his debt.
Oh,
Us.
will he try and hurt you guys or run away or something?
Oh, I guess he did run away from us, like a little bit.
It seems like he did run away from us.
Oh,
Yeah.
and will he threaten you? As she turns and looks at him with squinty eyes.
If he could, he would, but he cannot.
Okay.
He's a weakling coward.
Yeah, exactly. It's
Then I'll-
just so that it doesn't hurt anyone or do any problems on the ship.
Okay. So she makes a little box cage and about the size of a person. Yeah. So he can stand up and sit down.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Does it need to be does it need to be big enough for him to lay down, or is this fine?
It's fine. You can sleep.
Sitting down.
His legs can fit through the bars.
Okay, then it's okay.
Yeah, this would be terrible for him.
Details. We're saving.
I mean, you can argue. Yeah. Aren't you good?
I'm good.
Well, Hytriel says, shouldn't he be in a bigger space and dare it for comfort? You guys can have this conversation. Both of you can talk to Cirrha. It's not like she just values one person over the other.
So you want him to take more space on the ship?
Well, I don't want him to be in a small, like, meter by meter box.
I think it should be
Nobody
uncomfortable,
said-
though.
What was that, Mara?
I think it should be uncomfortable, though.
Yeah, sure.
It is made out of ice.
He still needs to, like, poop, pee, and, like, other bodily functions. Like, eat food.
That
gonna be like a
can
short
be
trip.
Fuck it
arranged.
in there.
we stuck a bucket in there, like Captain
There's
said.
gonna be no room for the bucket.
She's like, okay, I'll make it a bit bigger, but not too big. So she makes the cage large enough that he can lay down in it.
Okay,
So 2
perfect.
meters.
Yeah,
5
well-
meters, I guess.
Okay, I drill.
probably 2.5,
Please
but yeah.
Find the bucket and give it to the gentleman.
Give it to the gentleman.
Yes.
Gentleman, you say.
Weren't you worried with his bodily functions?
It's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, so
You can
find the
take care of
bucket.
the-
all right.
Yeah.
bucket.
That's like,
Yeah, you can
why
take care
not?
of that.
Why not?
So Kindred sets sail on the ship, unanchors it while you guys are having the conversation. You guys feel it unmoor, and you go to unfurl. Captain, how does the boat sail? I won't roleplay this. You guys got to set this part up.
Out of that place or whatever.
How do boat get out of from dock once it's been unanchored? Sorry, Kindred, I figured you just weren't there. I figured you'd be like, I want to go to the wolf thing, so I'll get started.
You need
The
to
lane's
extend
unfrozen,
the
right? Just making
sails,
sure.
Captain. Extend the sails, Captain.
No, my character is like looking to them. I
Okay.
like,
That's fine too.
they are weirdos. They are talking to a light bulb.
That is true. And then an ice cage is formed after they were talking about the ice cage. So,
Fuck's sake.
so the ball of light does respond, it seems like.
I'm trying to touch the light bulb, but doesn't work.
So as you go to touch it, the ball moves away.
No.
If the anchor is up, then everyone gets
it
your
did not.
stations.
So Mara says, put the anchor up, go to your stations. Continue.
The lake is the water's not frozen, right? Anymore?
No. There's
Okay.
chunks of ice floating, but not all the water's frozen.
Okay.
Darian, you have the ropes things if
To
it's,
extend the sails. Okay.
if it's in our direction, do that. If not, don't do that. I don't know.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Roll a captain roll. Mara would know this. Okay. Good enough. The course, and Izzy, you can also roll navigator to help Mara on this, because knowing the course of the wind would be both kind of your things. Perfect. All right, it's not like it's super hard to find. So you guys tell Darian where to get the sails angled. Who's going to take the helm?
Should be me? Question mark?
Can be any of you, but you can do it if you want. And then who's going to help push the boat from the docks?
Does someone need to do that?
Yeah.
Like the sails to do that,
You
right?
can do it after the sails.
Yeah, you push off from the dock, and then the sails catch and blow, so you don't crash into the side of the. If the wind catches too hard and it's the wrong direction, it'll crash you into the dock or the water. So you just need like that initial push, just to get away from the landmass.
Alright.
Unless the dock is really out there, but this dock is not out there because again there is ice chunks. So you just need someone with like a stick to just push off from the dock. Or two. Or row. Either or.
I can do that if I have a stick.
Yeah, you guys have those. They're on the boat. You guys have the giant oars you would push off the docks with. Okay. So if two of you do it, there'll be no roll needed. If one of you do it, a roll will be needed. And it'll be the sailing roll. Sailor, if that's a skill.
Come on, Cook. What you doing?
I only have captain, so
probably just chilling in the cooking area to make some food for Ta'el, because like I don't think he ate anything so far.
I think they're asking you if you want to help get the boat pushed away from the dock so there's not a roll needed.
Alright, sure, I'll push. Why not? What do I need to roll?
You don't.
Then?
That's why they were asking you. If I said 2 people did it, you wouldn't need to roll.
Okay.
Because if one person did it, it'd be awkward to control the boat. 2 people can at least push and row the boat to control it. And the initial oomph. Alright, so as you guys get off from the still waters and into the main waters, the sails catch and off you go into the sailing. Ooh, so cool.
Oh.
Come sail away, come sail away, come sail away with me.
This is the first time I've actually been on a boat like this, like the traveling.
Yeah.
I'm on the boat.
You're on a boat.
On a boat with a couple of wackos. Dipping my toe.
The thing to get Sierra friends with the 2 youngsters. Need to think.
So how are you going to go about doing that?
I wanted them to give her like food and stuff, but well, we didn't stay in the town, the port town.
So you could have.
So
It's in the top right corner, Spock. It's working. Yeah. It's just tiny. You could have picked something up when you could pick some food up when Kindred went and bought jerky. How much do you want to spend on gifts to give the kids to give to Cirrha? Yeah, rip lagging.
I don't know.
Well, what do you want? What kind of food?
Something sugary.
What?
Okay,
Candy?
sure.
We have all the candy ready.
All right, 3 silver pieces.
You know we have the candy from the Ffail, right?
That is true.
Oh wait, yeah. And then I dig deep inside my pockets.
And give them.
Candy to the kids and tell them to.
It's imagine like an old grandma candy. It was like just deep inside your pockets. Like
Yeah.
Here you go, young lad.
They're like, hey, thanks for the candy.
If you can share this with the glowing ball.
The glowing ball eats?
Yes.
And their soul desires.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Why did that not work? Oh, I know why that didn't work.
Just taken care of. Job done.
I can do happening things now. Like, take the helm since Izzy is gone.
It'll just passively be done by Izzy. Also, welcome in. Fucking welcome to the stream. Let's see. So sound alerts, I think, is probably the only thing that's kind of down right now. Fishing got fixed. So just give me a second. It's nice to meet you. Sorry about that.
Oh, then I can go inside my the captain's quarters and store my anti-freezing potions inside.
Your captain quarters locked, by the way, to everyone else. Because is the door locked?
Do you lock your cabin door, Mara?
Oh, I do believe so.
Okay, so that means we can't go in, but they can go out anytime they want. So it's up to you, Gamara. Take care of them. If they're in there.
No.
Ah, it's already been refunded. All right, cool.
The kids are running around, like...
But yeah,
But you said you'd put them in the
here's some
quarters.
stuff you can't.
No,
Oh
I
wait,
can
never
go
mind.
to the captain quarters and, like, put stuff away. Like the anti-freezing potion.
Alright.
They're on a boat sailing. It's nice to meet you, Elma. Elma
No one
Caso.
froze.
Welcome in.
Clearly, no big waves will come up. Okay.
And I get to say hello again to my spider and my centipede.
Cool. Like your profile picture.
Oh, I don't even know them.
We're playing Pathfinder. Ooh.
Guess Mar has new friends.
Elma for short. Gotcha.
No, I've had them before.
It's nice to meet you. All right. So the kids go over and like here, if you want some, very confused. The ball of light takes the candy, does a little bubbles come off of it, and then it flies away. To those that can see Cirrha, she's like, "Thank you. Oh, you're so kind. I don't even know who you are, but I'll take this gift." And then she's like, look, I got gifts. And that's when she made bubbles and then flew off. Stored forever.
Good.
Pristine stored, not even aged. Just stop time on them.
Yeah, basically. Cirrha's their little fave friend that was more from the start of the campaign. So our players are real quick from left to right is Darian, the vice captain, half elf, paladin, Mara, the drow, or I guess dark cave elf because we're in Pathfinder, captain, rogue, Zukurt's the dwarf fighter. They're the munitions, and then we got Hytriel, the bear cook, psychic. So that is the recap. What are you doing, Hytriel? I'm sorry.
I'm using Tal as a test subject for my food.
Oh, okay.
So you're for prisoner testing. That's good.
I see how that is.
Mara, this is making me not comfortable, so.
Well,
you know.
roll a cooking, and we'll see how your cooking is if you've learned to de-sugar and maple syrup since your time trapped in Christmas land. They're also, they had a Christmas special, and Hytriel came back after being trapped in Christmas land for 2 years. You're eating grilled hot dogs? Nice. Hey! Yeah, your food is actually turning out well. It's a good thing you were making pancakes and waffles. Do you ever do tabletop RPGs, Alma?
Send my mage hand to server to him.
He's like, food. Nom, 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 nom. I don't think you guys have been feeding him. Nom, 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 nom.
No, I really doubt it.
Nah, I'm sure you fed him a little bit because you traveled a month.
Yeah, I got scraps.
Yeah. So as you guys have sailed, the trip will take you a couple days to get there, and you know, not much is going on. Just a pretty chilly thing, as the waters heat up to like, I guess the median temperature, and you hit open seas. Some shifts happen. You rotate through different people doing the different jobs as just to maintain the boat.
And we put on our regular clothes.
Yes, you're no longer in your winter clothes. And
Back inside the storage closet.
yep. But in the distance, when Hi Triel, when you're on the crow's nest one day, can I have a perception roll? Alright, so you see in the distance a little dot. Seems to be coming closer to you. Giant Mara.
I warn Mara. They're moving the boat. Try. Mara, I seen some kind of distance over there.
But I'm Inaries. I do art and video games. Forgot to mention that. Da 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 da. So Itrio told you they think there's a boat in the distance.
Okay.
Would you like you have a spying glass maybe? Check.
I can make my ocarina
What are you gonna make it out?
Song of Shadows or something and
What?
escape if they're bad.
I don't know about that.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. I can see.
Yeah, the guy with the cannons can't, but you know, you'll be fine.
Yeah, no one else can see it, but you can be fine apparently.
Yeah.
Alright, up to you.
I really can't do anything.
I'm just warning you. You don't need to do anything right now. Do you want to go towards them? Do you want to go away from them?
No.
Up to you.
And you're in the crow's nest.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
So they're just having the shouting match across the boat.
Yeah, basically.
God. And Mara tries to squint while wearing sunglasses out there to see.
Okay.
You have a
Roll a perception.
What's my elf
eyeglass,
see?
whatever it's called.
Yeah, and it will be at -2 because sunglasses plus no spyglass. So, but with Mara's special elf eyes, they do manage to see the little dot in the distance. I mean, it's also black because Mara only sees in black and white and shades of gray. So,
Fair enough.
That's only for in the dark.
oh, that's
I
right.
can see colors.
Well, that's still a black dot regardless.
Yeah. Just in the dark, I see black and white.
Got it. So, you see the little dot.
Yeah.
It is getting closer though, and you do notice that with a 27. Is anyone using the spyglass?
Do I have one up here or?
Yeah, you're in the crow's nest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
So
already had one, I'm pretty sure.
yeah. So you're gonna double check with the spyglass. So you can re-roll that perception. Yeah.
Okay, I'll just roll another one then.
Yeah. Are your hot dogs good, Jack?
Man, I'm rolling terribly.
Yeah, it's fine. It's an 18. You get a +2. But it is because of the spyglass. You see in the distance, it looks like it is definitely a boat, and it's too hard to get too many details from it.
You know what? I cast Eye in the Sky. Not in the sky. What's it called?
Well, their boat's sailing kind of fast, so you're gonna.
Well, I guess go take closer to the eyeball. You know, 500 feet closer to them, I guess.
Oh, okay. You're just doing it
And I
closer
can
to the
see.
direction.
Actually, no, never mind.
You also won't have
Probably
the telescope,
with the
so
spyglass.
yeah. So
All right,
okay.
let's come close to us, Mara. What do you want to do?
Sue Kurtz,
Yo,
get the things ready in case things go south.
sounds good.
Cool. And you just continue sailing. The boat, as Hytriel has been keeping an eye on it, and I'll let you use your passive for a bit. As you've been using your passive, and the boat has turned to start following you, and is not necessarily gaining, but they are following you.
Captain Mara, they seem to be following us.
Sierra.
Yeah.
Can you go and report what's following us?
I guess. Okay.
Thank you.
And she flies off.
Imagine we see something crazy happen over there now that Sierra's over there. It's gonna get slow or something. I feel like this is like,
No, I only said report.
you know, who
Report
knows
back.
what happened? Like, oh, you want me to find out who they are and just go talk to them?
No.
So she flies over,
Go on, then.
and then as she's circling around the thing, she seems to go onto the boat and is just there for like a while, a very long time.
a very long time.
And then she comes back and says, "Hey, so there's people on that boat." And she starts telling you what every person was doing on the boat.
Okay.
Where they're preparing for cannons and stuff.
Some people were preparing cannons, but there was also someone using the restroom, and someone was steering the boat, and then they were adjusting the sails. A few of them seemed to be sharpening their swords, and we had a couple people napping and drinking. And I think some people were trying to make babies. I'm not sure. Do you want me to find out?
No.
Now, just for details. Yeah.
How far away is the boat?
Pretty far away because it's a small dot.
No, it's gotten larger. I don't. One second, I gotta remember how far a knot is. Okay, so they're about it's probably like 6 nautical miles or knots away.
Okay.
Okay, let's do some math.
I get out my ocarina.
You can freeze. Well, actually, no. What do you do with the ocarina? Actually, you're gonna cast darkness?
I could.
You
It's
could.
you. Whatever spells you want to do.
It is your magical ocarina.
Yeah,
Ocarina.
we don't know what you're doing, so.
Womp 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 womp. Bloop. Kululimpa.
Speed.
It's a distance.
No, not some speed.
Oh, well, I did say nautical mile. Sorry, knots is speed. Nautical mile, though. It is 6 nautical miles. Sorry.
It's okay.
I play the song of Ice and Water, but double time. So I make a mist.
Okay.
Okay.
So as you make a mist, your boat drops and splashes into the water that you've just suddenly evaporated. But it has become a rolling mist.
I'll make sure it's okay. Make sure they didn't fly off overboard.
They did tumble.
You're
Okay.
in the crow's nest.
That is true. So someone else had to do
Well,
it.
I can still see because
I'll say Rain did it. Rain or Darian, because I don't know where Darian is.
Darian is
I still use
chilling
telepathy hand
somewhere.
to catch them.
Somewhere.
All right, so he's taking care of the kids then. We'll have him be doing that. He was just playing with them. He catches them as the boat drops, and there's now a deep rolling mist.
Smoke grenade.
Yeah,
The trail of mist. I
pretty
feel like
big
I know
one
where we
too.
are.
There you go.
There's not a lot of obstruction, so that sound wave traveled pretty far.
Not of shadows, so you can thank me later. Just
Uh-huh.
As far as Martin play, that's how far it went.
Yep.
I start like loading.
How long did you play, Mara?
No. How the sound wave? What was that? Zukerts.
I just said I like start loading the cannons.
Okay. But yeah, it's how far the sound wave itself goes, not how long Mara plays.
No, I meant how loud, I said.
Oh yeah, that too.
Because if she played softly, then, a little bit of mist. But if you loudly,
I assume Mara played it loudly. This was their intent.
Yeah.
to cover our boats and to make other places
Mhm.
the mist so that they don't know where we're going.
Well, they know where we're going, just not exactly where we're in this mist, because it's like going to leave a trail.
The sound wave traveled pretty far. There's not a lot of obstructions.
Fair
So,
enough.
but you guys have been kind of relatively going in the same direction, so might have to shift it a little bit to
Yeah.
and then
So-
loop.
Loop.
Well, roll. You can roll your captain roll, and we'll give you +2 because Izzy would have helped you because navigation stuff.
Man, the sails.
So by +2, it'll be a re-roll. Go ahead and re-roll that.
Okay.
I'm going down. I don't think I need to be up here anymore.
Okay.
Because I can't see anything.
All right.
Yeah.
So as you guys have shifted directions enough, it's not enough to throw you completely off. You'll reconnect, and you have a path made out. But as you use the mist to hide through, you continue your journey forward. And when you come out of the mist on the other side, you notice that this and you were in the mist for like a while, like a half an hour. When you get out of the mist on the other side, you notice the sky is dark.
Oh.
And you're not really sure why. So can I have some perception rolls from everybody?
Alright, by the time I guess we're out of the smoke, let's go back up here.
Continue that.
Oh, okay, perception.
My guess is
Of course you can. Give me a second.
storms.
Storm of Bruin, because all that mist.
My perception roll was poop.
That's okay. So if you rolled 15 and under, you just see a flash of light, but you're gonna miss what you see if you rolled because of the mist obstructing a bit. But the rest of you that rolled above a 15, from the island you just came from, you see a pillar of light shoot from into the sky and make a cross shape. It's a very familiar one, Mara.
Is this
No,
the dungeon?
pull it back. do.
And to those that can hear him, Cirrha's like, "Oh, I think somebody solved the temple. Who would be doing that, I wonder?"
Someone, I don't know. Someone crazy.
And Zukurtz, you did see that cross in the sky, and I don't know if you've ever seen one of those before.
I'm not.
But you know what? It's a crazy thing happening not on my ship, so
That is fair.
give a fuck.
That is very fair.
Not my problem.
And you're kind of under deck, so you just saw it through your little port window thing.
Yeah.
And Darian, you see the flash of light, hear Cirrha, and you can turn to look if you want in the direction and see it as it disappears.
Okay, I will turn to look.
Because you were like at the benchmark.
Yeah. I will look.
So you see it, and you recognize the event as it disappears.
I think I will say, oh, something's wrong. Something.
That's good.
What do you mean? It's fishy, Captain.
I used to do that all the time. I don't do that anymore.
I don't think you can lie to me, Captain. I also
I'm
have the
not lying.
perk.
Did it happen to Darian once?
Yes, it did. Darian has in fact been spirited away by the crosses. And so is Hytriel.
I don't remember this. Right before we left.
Like a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, I think the
Years
last thing
ago
I did.
for Hytriel.
That's what it was. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, I just don't remember exactly the details.
Yeah, this wasn't the Christmas spiriting away. This was the very specific one. With the black objects that had like white bordered on the materials. In fact, what did you guys do with the compass that you built?
What compass?
That was the treasure of the last temple you did. It was a special compass. What'd you do with it?
I wasn't there, I don't think then.
Talon had it.
Okay. Fair. So Talon did something with it. Got it.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that happens in the distance, and the pillar stays there. And as long as the pillar's there, the sky has been completely blackened, except for the illumination from the pillar itself.
All less and suck those there.
That's just your backdrop now as you're sailing away. The fog obstructing the pillar of light.
Don't care.
Yeah.
Don't
Much
worry
on.
about it. The captain said.
So you guys continue sailing, and it seems that when they cleared the fog, the ship that was chasing you shifted courses a little bit and wasn't sure where your guys' headings were, and so they're off course by more than 5 nautical miles now. Their course correction being off will put them at about 20. So you can kind of see them in the distance, but they have to recorrect hard to chase you down again. And since they're not coming from the side, and you guys were going about the same speed, they probably won't catch up anytime soon. Successfully avoided.
Making us well.
And so you guys correct your course and continue sailing towards the island. In the distance, after about a week of traveling, you see the island you're approaching, and you'll arrive. Well, you saw it about a few days into the journey. It was a couple more days, but you guys will finally arrive at the island. You are greeted by what appears to be one of the first things you see from the island is a giant statue of a wolf.
Okay.
And it is mostly...
This the correct island? Oh wait, no, sorry.
You're going to the Wolf Island.
Yeah.
To,
Forgiveness Island.
yeah.
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 It was a requirement.
Yeah, side quest. So, like, the week out wasn't... It didn't put you... You're only, like, a day off course because this was just one of the side islands a little bit out of the way. So you guys were kind of going where you needed to go, and then you just like took the wrong exit or a different exit, and then you're gonna spend some time there and then get back on the track. So you're about a day off, give or take. Half day. We'll make it a half day. Alright, but you guys arrive at the island, and the boat was still chasing you. But they had closed the gap a little bit due to clever sailing, so they got down to about 18 miles away from you. As they get closer, they break off and don't seem to continue approaching.
I'm not messing with the whole island.
Yeah. And we will checkpoint here for the day, because Kindred's not here, and this was kind of their quest.
Very important. Yeah.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for playing. I hope you guys had fun. Yeah. So we'll be back to our regular time, I hope, next week. We'll see if they throw me another curveball. But glad to be back to playing with you guys. By the way, that pillar of light disappeared within a few hours.
Probably solved it. Yeah. Hey, okay.
It's either they died or they solved it.
50-50.
Well, they died, doesn't that mean?
50-50.
Evil.
Oh, yeah, but they just keep on sending more people in until it's done, you know?
But thank you guys again. I appreciate each and every one of you, from the lurks, the chats, the follows, host raids, donations, bits, subs, merch, all that. Thank you guys so very much for being here. It means a lot to me.